If your RAV4 brakes are squeaking, grinding, or your steering wheel shakes when braking, your front pads may be worn. I'll show you how to replace them properly and avoid common mistakes. First, we need to remove the caliper, and it only has two bolts, one on the top, one at the bottom. These caliper bolts tend to be a little bit tight, so be patient with them. As you can see, I even broke my extension. If yours are rusty, you can go ahead and use some penetrating fluid. Should you use the same brake rotors? I will let you know in just a little bit. The bolt is already loose. You will see me using power tools, but the whole purpose of that is just to speed up my process. You can totally do this with any regular tools that you have available. Now that we have the upper bolt caliper loose, it's time to move to the bottom one. This one right here is the one that we are gonna be removing. Torque specification for these bolts in just a moment. When we are reinstalling, I will talk about it. Now with the brake caliper totally loose and out of the way, make sure that you don't let it drop. Remember that the brake line is still connected and we want to be careful with it. We don't want to damage anything and cause some other problems. Don't forget to subscribe and like. When removing the old brake pads, all you have to do is pull them to the center of the caliper. I'm making things easier by removing a part of the caliper. Use this handy tool to push the caliper cylinder back. When pressing the cylinder back or pushing the cylinder back, you want to make sure that you use an old pad, don't use the new one. Let's pause for a moment. Before pressing the cylinder in the caliper, make sure that you open the brake fluid container. This is recommended to avoid problems. So open the engine bay, locate the master cylinder, you will see the fluid container. Make sure you open that cup. So that way, when we press the cylinder on the caliper, the fluid can go back without any resistance. Double check the cylinder is all the way in, or you might have issues later. Since my new pads didn't come with this clip, I'm reusing the old one. Now you want to clean the pins on the caliper and then you will re-grease them. It is important that you only use grease that is rated for brake caliper guide pins grease. Do not use anything else. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I will be leaving a link in the description of this video so you can get the right one. Make sure that that rubber sits properly on the caliper pins. You don't want to get any dirt or water to get inside. When reinstalling the new brake pads back into the caliper, be patient. Sometimes they are hard to get in the right place, but that's okay. As long as you have the right pads, you should be good to go. Now let's take this moment to talk about something really important. I will recommend that you get new brake rotors, but if you don't want to do that because it's expensive, at least try to go and resurface those brake rotors. If you don't do that, you're gonna have some problems, like you will have noisy brakes. So that's something that if you want to avoid that in the future and having to do this whole job one more time just because you didn't want to spend that extra money, I would suggest that you go ahead and do it and take care of that right now. Believe me, it's not worth it. So get new rotors or at least resurface the old ones. Keep in mind that damaged rotors can damage your new brake pad. Now with caliper and rotor in place, we just need to tighten those two bolts back to the caliper. I'm tightening those bolts with 80 foot-pound. You don't need a special tool, just be careful not to over-tighten. This is a simple car repair and maintenance that you can do at home and that way save your money. Only good people will appreciate this video and like it, and only legends will subscribe. Which one are you? See you in the next one.